have a message for the Divine Feminine today, and this can connect with you as a masculine or a feminine, as a man or a woman, however you identify. My readings are genderless because there are aspects of the collective that, there's a Divine Feminine aspect to all of us. So it's not just one or the other, this or that. No, it's both. It's all, and it's none. Right? Because it's all one. But, I want to just acknowledge that. And the message is, I was hearing pay them in dust. And not like necessarily out of spite, but it's more like a message of self-empowerment. I think for many divine feminines, or many feminines ascending into divinity within the collective and healing that side of you, mastering that side of your consciousness, I feel as though many of us have gotten hung up over the masculine, right? The masculine aspects of society, our relationships, our connections, how we relate to others, and giving it so much energy, giving toxic masculine themes our time, our energy, our tears, our sweat, our blood, and still feeling depleted because it is not a proper investment of feminine energy. 3:33 a.m. right now. It is the witching hour when I'm recording this series of readings. I prayed last night to the Most High and asked him if he could please guide me to what I'm being called to share with this collective, because I don't really value a lot of the toxic tropes and storylines I'm seeing within the tarot community online and what a lot of people tend to focus on. I want my readings to empower you and to really connect with the side of you that's looking to grow and expand and reach your highest timeline. So on this channel, you can expect to find more spiritual art through my words, through my psychic gifts. You can expect me to express myself in a way that really taps into your essence and what it truly craves. So if you're interested in more channelings like this and other spiritual topics and chats and all zodiac signs, live streams, live Q&As, daily messages and updates on all platforms, please give me a follow. I would love to have you join our Sacred Soul Tribe. Like this video and comment down below your sign, maybe a little bit about you, or if you have any psychic gifts, and just let me know you're here. I'd love to say hey. So yes, I'm hearing pay them in dust. I've got my Stranger Things deck here, so we're going to tap in as I kind of channel into and feel into what my guides were putting on my spirit. Pay them in dust is all about not giving it the time of day, not entertaining toxic themes, aspects, energies, entities. With judgment, it's like, I feel like a lot of you divine feminines have come to this breaking point and epiphany in your life, and realizing the theme, the pattern has to end with you, and that requires you making that judgment call about the people that are in your life. With judgment, it speaks about making a call, receiving news. It's like you're getting a huge download that you cannot ignore, you cannot shake. In fact, you've prayed for it, you've manifested this, because it's time for you to raise higher into a new timeline. And it is time for you to make snap judgments about the situations that have been surrounding you and confusing you for so long. With the sun, it's so like, it's so freeing to be able to call everything out. All of the good, all of the bad, all of the aspects, all of the facts, the past, the truth, the feelings, calling them all up to the surface, regurgitating all of that spiritual vomit, just getting it out, purging it, releasing it. That's what the judgment is about. It's also about assessing yourself and how you relate to those around you and what that says about where you are on your spiritual journey. Not to judge yourself, to shame yourself. That is not at all the theme we hold space for over here on this channel. And as part of the Soul Tribe, it's about divine judgment. Just purely assessing and observing your circumstance, your reality, and saying, hey, where do I fit in this picture? What role am I playing? And how can I ascend above anything that is beneath who I truly am? So you're being called to tap into your inner child as well and allow yourself to be happy. You could be at this breaking point again where it's like, man, I'm tired of certain things. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to stop suffering. I'm ready to enjoy my life. I'm ready to be present in my life, enjoy the day-to-day things that I do. For some of you, I feel that a lot of you would benefit from sunbathing, going out in the sun and charging the crystal that is in your third eye chakra. You have a crystal in there, right? In the pineal gland, there's a crystal. And that crystal must be charged so that you can continue to be an electric magnetic soul and being, vitalized and ready to continue on your path. So for some of you, if you're in the house a lot, especially with this 4 cups, you're being called to go outside, play hopscotch. For some of you, hopscotch is coming up. That's funny. Getting like 80s vibes, especially with the Stranger Things deck. Some of you could have been born in the 80s or really like that era. I'm hearing this song by from my throat chakra, 21 Jump Street. 21 Jump Street. Dun, 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 now there's the car. What you need. So jump. 21 Jump Street. So jump. And then she goes, 21 Jump Street. I love that song. Anyway, it might sound kind of different to you guys, but check out 21 Jump Street. At least this song, it was a great show. Great show. It's just really nice to watch. It's cozy up and see all the 80s hairstyles and outfits and them, catching bad guys and stuff. But something about Johnny Depp, inner child, like Pirates of the Caribbean, like Disney childhood movies, things like that. You're being called to kind of go back further. Not going back to sit in pain. Go back further. Go back to when you could really connect with positive themes in your life. The 9 of Cups. What made you feel fulfilled? Some of you could have a bicycle or be called to bike and go to the trails. Even in fall, like go apple picking. It's spring on this side of the globe, so if you all feel called to, summer's about to take place as well, but if you all feel called to 444, excuse me, I had the Emperor come out. Yeah, go outside and do some spring activities, pick some flowers, smell the roses, darling. Then you're being called to do that. That's a form of taking your power back. You don't have to scream at anyone, kick and yell and get mad. It really is just hurting you if it's not really allowing you to release, because when you just heal and pull back your energy, that is the ultimate indicator that you are trusting yourself in this journey and not other people to hold a space for you that they're not capable of doing. So when you withdraw your energy and you call it quits, you mark the endings. X marks the spot is what I heard. Something about a scavenger hunt. You could have felt like it was like an endless scavenger hunt with certain people and certain connections. Like you're always trying to figure out, put the pieces together. It's not for you to chase the prize and the message, and you are the prize. So if anyone should be getting chased, it should be you, Divine Feminine. But I say that to say there needs to be equality and balance in every connection, right? And alignment at that, But I see some of you could be healing your inner divine masculine to be able to become more balanced in who you are. And with the 7 of scoops, I see you investing more in what, Spirit? 6 of dice. And travel and walking away from things and calm, still. I heard Mami Wata. Some of you could be connected to Yemaya, the Orisha, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands. So this could be a heavier cycle, right? Because with Judgment, it's not such a lighthearted card. And Queen of Wands, there's a bit of you pushing past a belief system and pushing past waiting for love to fall into your lap, waiting for the answer to come and embodying that in your life, right? And not figuring out someone else, but to really enjoy yourself in your life. Some of you could be going on some sort of amusement park date. Some of you could have done that recently. The Chariot, the 6 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are, I'm also getting something about like a road trip or like a getaway, a vacay, self-deplugging is what I heard. Something about plugging in, something about an outlet as well. You guys could be charging up your devices, preparing to pack to leave this state, this city, travel somewhere. Some of you could be going stargazing. You'll need to take a sleeping bag or something. Something like that's coming up. Stars, constellations. And what else was I getting, Spirit? There were a lot of downloads that just came through. Yeah, a lot of you could be called to, go biking somewhere. Buy a bike, go to the trails, go to the park, connect, ground, earth yourself, placing your bare feet on the ground, earthing yourself, and anchoring yourself into Mother Earth. Being with nature, letting the trees heal you. Hug a tree. Hug a tree. And allow your love to be reflected back to you in nature. Allow it to ground you back into your natural self. The version of you that doesn't need to chase, right? The version of you that can just carry on, without having to measure up to anything that is really not of the light. So I see a lot of things are becoming very clear to you about what aligns with you, what doesn't. 1414. And I think this is your era of really ascending into your power and exploring your maturity through your inner child. It takes maturity and bravery to be soft, gentle, playful, kind, despite what many people have told you or shown you. That's your power. That's your light. So I feel like I do see masculine energies in pursuit of you. People could see you out in nature. You're just kind of minding your business. And people could be approaching you to, extend an offer, to go on a date. They find you attractive. They find you magnetic. Kind of like in your black cat feminine energy, dark feminine. This alluring aura, this mysterious magnet drawing people in because you are so proud of your light that gets to shine. You can also equally go within the depths and evoke such intrigue from people. You have like a duality to you. And I think that's what you're realizing, is that it's not all adulting. It's not all being a big kid all the time. It's finding the balance between the two things and singling out who or what doesn't fit that flow, right? So paying people dust, 111, it just means not feeding it. And it's never too late to let something go. It's never too late. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, oh, we've had these memories. We've done this together. We've, had all these good times and the nostalgia. And yeah, but you're being called to see what is ready for you now. What are you ready to explore now? What has this connection taught you about yourself? How has this helped you to either excel or digress from your path? And with that, have you received everything that you needed here? And I feel like the answer for a lot of you is yes. You've gotten what you needed. You've gotten your fill of a lot of connections, and you don't need to keep going just because you've done time with something. For many of you, there's like a 4 to 7 year cycle, something about 4s and 7s. A cycle is, what is happening, Spirit? It's like you have new opportunities. Some of you, something about ice cream is coming up. You can really love ice cream. I feel like you could be going to get ice cream, or like going get some new ice cream with a new coworker, a new employees. What I heard, a new friendship, business alliance, someone that you may know that for a while, but it's like this newness coming into your connections, not feeling like, man, I have to perform. This is about embodiment. This is about you genuinely being happy and being able to share that with people who really love to see you smile and love to see you happy. You deserve that, right? So, yeah, ultimately, it doesn't matter what other people think of you anyway. I think, again, paying people with dust, 333, as I wrap up the reading, paying people with dust is like just not letting any of it really affect you when you do the healing. And we're people, we have hearts, we have feelings, right? But not giving any regard to something that has withdrawn itself from your life. And ladies and gentlemen, I always like to say, hey, when the trash has taken itself out, be proud, be glad, be gleeful, smile, because that's a problem you could have really had, or had a lot more of, that you don't have to. You don't have to deal with that. There's a lot more of life for you to live, to be happy, and to not suffer and feel punished at the hands of a broken soul, a disturbed being, a vicious, triggered entity. You deserve to be happy, fulfilled, seen, understood, overstood, and met with love, peace, joy, and prosperity. All right, Ashe, I hope that this connected with you all today. Please feel free to like the video, subscribe to join our Sacred Soul Tribe, and comment down below, letting me know how this connected with you, what resonated, and what you'd like to see more of. Personal readings are available down below if you just like to have me channel some answers, some clarity for you, and just chat, just person to person, soul to soul, just having a genuine talk, answering any questions you may have. That's available down below at the link to my shop. And I also have the portals to my socials there as well. And at that link, you'll just find everything. It'll include my Instagram and TikTok as well. Threads is really somewhere I post a lot of different downloads and messages as well throughout the week. So definitely connect with me on different platforms so we can follow each other, keep up, connect, and support each other's growth. So without further ado, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.